Hi, welcome to my channel. This video is about a tutorial on crafting the best gear in Witcher 3. Crafting in The Witcher 3 is more complex than you may think. Here's everything you need to know about the useful feature. Witchers earn a meager living, and buying gear from merchants isn't in Geralt's best interest. Luckily, by keeping his looting habits sharp, Geralt may obtain everything he needs to brew Witcher potions along with materials for smithing gear. I'm going to explain crafting requirements. Armor smiths and blacksmiths. Though Geralt cannot craft gear on his own, he can save a few crowns by taking the necessary materials to an armor smith or blacksmith. Smithies have varying degrees of proficiency, allowing them to fashion different gear. The best diagrams can be completed by one of two master crafters. One being the armor smith, Fergus Green at Crow's Perch in Velan. The other is the former master swordsmith, Hattori. Diagrams. Smithies can only craft a piece of gear if Geralt has provided a diagram for it. Diagrams will note what proficiency crafter is required along with the ingredients necessary to craft the equipment and at what level it can be used. Gathering and crafting materials. There are several options for obtaining materials to craft these components or the ingredients themselves. Looting is vital in The Witcher 3, and Geralt doesn't have to go all stealth mode to do it. If he's not looting right out from under a guard's nose, he's probably okay. Crafting materials and components are often found at abandoned locations such as houses, or any forlorn areas scattered throughout the land. Dismantling loot is a great way to obtain materials. For instance, hides can be stripped into leather, or gear broken down for its components. On the Dismantled page, the materials to be received from dismantling the selected item will be displayed on the right side of the screen. Both buying components and dismantling items will cost crowns, but dismantling items and crafting components is typically cheaper. It pays to be selective in what items will go for parts, however, as some items may be more valuable when sold for crowns instead. Crafting components is a great option to spare the coin purse. When Geralt has acquired a load of base materials, he may seek out a smithy to refine them into crafting components. For example, refining ingots and ores into finer metals or curing leather. Buying materials and components is an option as well, but remember, Geralt is a witcher, and money isn't a commodity for him. If Geralt finds he doesn't have the material to craft a component or a piece of gear, the player may highlight the missing ingredient and, if the vendor has the item in stock, may purchase the item directly from the crafting screen. This fast buy option is helpful in a pinch, but will quickly burn a hole in the coin purse if made into a habit. Crafting gear and components. The diagrams and required components for the desired gear are relatively straightforward. But let's have a look at the sorts of things that can be crafted and where. Both armor smiths and blacksmiths can craft components. These include the various tiers of ingots and ores, leather, and components such as wooden hafts and steel plates. Blacksmiths craft Geralt's weaponry, including both steel and silver swords, along with bolts for his crossbow. While standard bolts are an infinite source of ammo, the blacksmith can fashion specialty bolts such as ones with explosive properties and more. Armor smiths provide Geralt's full set of armor from his chest pieces and trousers to his gauntlets and boots. Most outdated gear is good to sell back to the craftsmen or dismantle for parts, but, with instances like the Kaer Morhen armor, certain equipment may be used to fashion better Witcher gear later on. Master Craftsman quests. The master crafters mentioned earlier cannot craft their superior gear until after Geralt has completed the quest attached to each smithy, respectively. This hurdle makes master crafting a mechanic to be saved for later in the game, as both quests have a suggested level of 24. In the next videos I will talk about new crafting diagrams and options in both DLCs. Thanks for watching this video. Please comment down below. and subscribe my channel.